Big shout out to Brian Dixon. Brian Dixon is the man. You know, he did an amazing job. At the actual studio, king size, it was dope. I was absolutely amazed from the time that I walked in the door to seeing the recording booth, to the mixing board, to just the way they had everything set up, and it was very top notch.
Heavy ambiance. Because you walk in there, you feel it. It tells you, make some music here.
It was real from the beginning. So big shout out to King Size.
We're in the studio right now with Brian Dixon, recording the full-length album of Arise Roots. We got Brian Dixon right at the controls, man, tearing it up for us.
Arise Roots, home away from home. The mix room here, the Volcano Lounge Studios. This is my mix room, and excited to have the guys here working on their new record. They've got a lot of momentum behind them right now. It's something that most bands miss. They sit around wondering why no one helps them. And these guys are doing it the right way. They're out there making things happen. I'm so excited to be able to be a part of it.
For us, like I didn't see too many cats and too many groups just doing straight roots. And so, like I said, I think that's one of the things that brought us all together is that we have that love for roots reggae music. And one of the things that we're trying to do is not only fill that void for Los Angeles, but as for, California, West Coast, and then on to the rest of the United States, and then everywhere else.
Arise Roots to me is contest reggae. It's roots reggae with the modern feel.
Arise Roots to me is a way to express myself.
For me, Arise Roots is therapeutic.
It means I get to hang out with some really cool people.
It's a good time, and more of that expressing myself creatively.
It's a great outlet for me.
Stretch out, flex my fingers, be creative.
Helps me get away from things that are on my mind that I don't necessarily want to think about.
Jamming out with some good buddies, playing some good reggae, roots reggae, and having a good time.
It could be a flip switch, you can be like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna rehearse, or hell yeah, I'm gonna go get down on stage, and it's always good for you and for the people,
Because of the chemistry, we're coming up with the tunes that are coming out right now, and I don't think it would work. It would sound the same if it were different.
I have to have that space and time to be able to get ideas out and get my feelings out, in addition to getting the message out.
We have a really good message to promote.
We want it to be original and very organic, original sounding.
The rehearsals are just always a fun thing.
We want it to be militant.
Creating new songs and even rehearsing the songs that we played over and over and over. We still love to rehearse.
Before anything else, I'm a lover of roots reggae music first. And so in the process of being able to create that and do that, that is very therapeutic for me. In addition to the message, in addition to wanting to have music that everybody can be able to get into and rock to.
Not necessarily make this to make money, hell no. This ain't for making money.
Trying to keep it raw, make it as professional as possible, keep it tight, bring people some good quality roots reggae music.
Every day is a struggle for everyone.
Like with everything that I have going on, just in personal and professional life and all that stuff, like I need that time and that space to be able to get creativity out.
To have fun and if we can create conscience while we're at it, somebody will be like, I heard that song says some cool shit. And make them think or make them better their day or their life, that's a plus. And that's from here.
We want people to leave our shows thinking, man, that was a great show, that was a great band. They know what they're doing. They know roots reggae.
It's something that I hope speaks to people. I hope it's something that we're making a difference in impacting people's lives.
Kind of like survival of the fittest. Like the best ones survive. The other ones kind of fell to the wayside. I got a feeling like they might come back around sometime sooner or later, maybe. But as of right now, they're laid to rest.
Mm-hmm. They're audience proof. The songs are audience proof. We play them in front of an audience. If it goes down, it goes down. If it doesn't, we get chopped. We like when they start singing the songs.
That's what we like. A little participation.
My favorite song on the CD is People Are You Ready?
My favorite song is Chop Them Down.
My favorite song on the album is definitely Moving Forward.
My favorite song is Loving You.
My favorite track on the album is actually the title track, Moving Forward.
It's a song that we've done since we started, which was about 3 years ago.
It's our opening song, usually on our set.
To me, it's the epitome of Arise Roots.
Roots reggae.
It's conscious reggae.
It's what we're trying to do with the whole music scene
Any genre,
here in California,
any style of music,
as well as all over the country.
anytime.
Taking this message, this music, and moving forward with it.
Just classic love song. You can never go wrong.
Whenever we play, people always dance to it.
It has a good hook and it's a love song. It captures any heart.
It really gets people into it.
Everybody has a heart in the world, you know?
I like it.
I get a good feeling when I play it.
You know, with so much BS on the radio nowadays and on TV, music-wise, like I feel like not only just reggae, but Arise Roots is this entity that's going against the grain, that's providing that positive music for people to listen to. You know, I wanted to be able to create a music. We want to be able to create a music that everybody will be able to get into. You know, whether it's kids, older folks, whether it's white, black, Latino, you name it. You know what I mean? Reggae is one of those kind of genres that definitely crosses all kind of borders, age limits. There's no borders to reggae music. You know what I mean? So for me and for Arise Roots, that's definitely something we want to do is be able to provide that positive music for people. You know, especially in a place like LA where you got so much materialistic things going on and so many people who are focused on a lot of what I just call crap. You know what I mean? So we provide that realness for people. So that's what I believe.
When shows come around, I'm pretty relaxed.
I don't really do much to approach shows.
I get excited, but I try to maintain control.
My approach to the live show is always not to overthink. One,
Just relax, warm up a little.
People always ask me, do I get nervous and get butterflies?
and to have a good time too.
The day before the show and the morning of the show, that's when I get all the butterflies.
I don't really put a whole lot into the shows.
I don't really get them too much, like right before we go on stage.
Always coming from work. We all work full time.
By that time, I'm just ready. I'm ready for action.
Try to record myself and listen to it and practice it to get it right.
I stretch.
Usually if it's a big show, I'll practice all week.
We practice hard all week, so we're always prepared.
And sometimes they flip around.
Before I go on stage, I say a prayer to the Most High, make sure that I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do and the music is coming out the way it's supposed to come out.
So I always like try. Well, it comes out naturally, but I make sure that I move around stage.
Going over lyrics, going over what things I want to make sure I do, whether it's with the crowd or whatever the case is, keeping those in mind while the show is going on. I try to go through those in my mind.
I'm there to have fun.
I'm always out there having fun.
Smile at people, man, because I'm having the time of my life with my friends.
That's good.
I would love to be able to push that conscious roots music. I believe it should get the same amount of publicity, whatever, that these other genres or subgenres are getting. So, and I think that even just being here in LA, like LA is very much so, it's a people city, you know what I mean? Like even if you look at us, we're definitely a diverse group, and so that it all comes into play with Arise Roots, with LA, just how it all connects to each other. So we're definitely representing Los Angeles to the fullest. I will say that I believe that California as a whole probably has the biggest, the hottest, the best local reggae music scene, I believe, out of any other state in the country. I've been all over the country, and so I feel like I can definitely attest to that. The amount of the quality as well as the quantity of musicianship is just period. I don't think it's touched anywhere else in the country. Arise Roots coming to a city near you.